couple caught alone is a scandal. If the man refuses to marry the lady, she will no longer be acceptable to polite society.
Yeah, that's a very Bridgerton rule.
Yes, it is.
Oh, this is so Bridgerton.
Ah, yeah, she said the thing. She said the thing. That's hilarious.
Yes, it's very meta.
What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you can already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, Governor.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Listen, new Disney Plus. This is episode 6 according to IMDb. This episode is called Rogue, for those that want to know all the details. It's got a 7.4 out of 10 on IMDb, which is pretty good for this series so far.
Pretty good.
Make sure you stay to the very end, because me and Rekkai are gonna chop it up, have a bit of a back and forth, if you will, over the things that we've been enjoying and the things that, you know, we may be scratching our heads over. So without any further ado, let's get started. Yeah, I was shocked at the IMDb score. This is one of the higher ones of the season. A 7.4 for this series is not bad. 18.
Well, you know, I mean, from what I understand of this, you mix Doctor Who and Bridgerton.
Oh.
It's got to be big.
Dishonoring, are you referring? The one in the kitchen?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely that Victorian era look.
In the stables? Marry her, sir.
Oh.
I will do no such thing.
Nay such thing, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You wish to challenge me to a duel, then please, sir, do.
Dang, we're straight to the death.
Yeah, let's go and get to the fisticuffs, my guy.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, shit.
You really are wonderfully bad, aren't you?
He's like, yeah, you feeling yourself.
But you gamble, have affairs, you're an absolute snake.
Yeah, he's a rake.
Look at me, I'm so dull. I'd rather be you.
Oh, wait a minute.
Unhand me, you Chad.
Oh.
Oh.
Now I get to be the bad one.
Yeah. Okay.
My Bridgerton.
Ah.
Oh, this is my actual dream.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
A wop babaloo bob, a wop bamboo.
Lady Ruby, a 10.
I'll handle this. Just try not get engaged or accidentally invent tarmac. 1902 got away from me.
He got him a brother's George Washington, Thomas Jefferson. And there's the man,
Well, there
the
we go.
myth, the legend.
Oh, the way he
What
looked at him. Like,
That is a fantastic guest star for this season.
Your Grace, where have you been
Jonathan
hiding?
Groff.
Absolute delight. With hair like golden strands spun in the rays of the evening sun.
Oh, okay. He got a hot 16 for you, too.
Oh, look at her face.
Stilton.
It's a very difficult cheese.
Ah,
Now, I'm trying to, like, the woman that was following behind her. Where have I seen her before?
look, there's old girl again
Oh, she pop up everywhere.
in the painting.
The Duke's late mother. Her eyes still follow me about the room.
Yup.
Constant judgment. But my dear, the way you spoke to Lord Barton.
How is she? She is in every episode this season.
Oh, it's going to tie
She-
together.
Yeah,
Believe
she's
that.
the new bad wolf.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I remember. Yeah, she was Luther's love interest. That's what it was. I was trying to figure it out. I love Luther. I mean, trust me, if I could do Luther on this
okay.
channel again, I would. That show is my joint.
Then go and pursue your fast side pleasures and leave me alone. Oh. Hey, rude. Lord, not a lord.
Does not a lord have a name?
Ah, why he cloud his voice? Does not a lord?
Just Rogue and just the Doctor.
I think you and I should go outside.
Oh. That sounds threatening
maybe
and
some more duel, maybe some
interesting all at the same
fisticuffs.
time. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, you a pugilist in these times?
Yeah, but how you tell somebody you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, give them a quite quick rap to the nose, but then do it like you're almost flirting.
My housekeeper? Outside where you can be seen? You disgrace me.
The way she looked at her.
Cooking,
Oh,
cleaning, mopping
snatched up.
While you lot
She
are right here.
is she the
having a
same
right
dude as
old
he switched to her?
I'll
I wonder if it's the same body snatcher.
But wait a minute.
No.
Like, remember Ruby went after that dude, right?
I rely on the favor of my aunt. She would never approve of this match. I would be destitute.
But you'd have me to love.
He's like, yeah, I ain't giving up the money though.
Yeah.
Oh. Damn it. Come on, Ruby. Messing up for everybody.
Couple caught alone is a scandal. If the man refuses to marry the lady, she will no longer be acceptable to polite
Yeah,
society.
that's a very Bridgerton rule.
Yes, it is.
Oh, this is so Bridgerton.
Oh, yeah, she said the thing. She said the thing. That's hilarious.
Yes, it's very meta.
You're tall, you're handsome, you're arrogant. You look great in that jacket.
Look, the doctor be on full riz mode.
Oh, yeah.
I suggest look for the other shoe.
Over there, a shoe and a leg. Oh no. Oh man. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Chest is closed. I am sorry. This is no way to die.
Mm-mm.
He just pulled out the technology in front of dude, like.
No, you.
Excuse me. I think
Oh, he pulled the Roscoe on him.
Yeah, he pulled a ratchet out. That is definitely not a sonic screwdriver.
Find a good match, and I have no dowry to speak of.
Oh, you know what? It sounds like he's choosing his cushy lifestyle over love.
Yes, that's exactly what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah,
She just
okay,
introduced
and
a
maybe
slang,
don't use
like-
it a lot.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh, she gonna have him talking all kinds of way.
Excuse me. It's such a pleasure to meet you, Miss.
Oh, Ruby.
And I'm Miss Emily Beckett.
Hello, Miss Beckett.
secondly,
That's right.
you are a bounty hunter. That is so cool.
Yeah.
Monsters getting into scrapes, meeting handsome strangers.
I'm here for the money.
Yeah, you just tapped the gun, like.
He over there, he got the hear ye 1000 on him.
Yeah.
That's my ship.
You travel in a shed?
What's the shed?
Why isn't it cloaked?
It's behind a tree.
Oh, that's a flex. Yeah.
No, that's a ship.
Yeah, he flexed on you, bro.
Let me give him the business about the screwdriver.
Got some D&D dice. Where we rolling nat 20s in the house?
Your name from Dungeons and Dragons.
Roll for insight.
Hey, right?
I'm sorry, was that a wee smile?
A little bit.
This man in history, and it says that you're wired for sound.
He said, did we just become best friends?
Lassie.
Is he body rolling?
He like, nah, don't stop the party. Don't stop the party. This is happening.
He said, you gonna see me.
Got that new boss.
Scanning.
The new boss.
Deep scanner confirmed.
Yeah, now he know your government name.
Look. 3. Scanning. 2.
Ah, nice little throwback.
Press 10.
Why did he stop when seeing the 10th Doctor?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Telling much.
Yeah, nice little throwback.
Oh, that's all the doctors.
Yeah.
I'm a lord of time from the lost and fallen planet of Gallifrey.
Hey, look at all these shout outs.
Uh-huh.
Hunter, we have work to do.
I like that hat tip. That was nice. I don't even know what I'm looking at completely, but I get the magnitude of it.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that was all the doctors that have ever been. So was that 14 of them? I mean, if he's a 15th Doctor, was that 14?
That's a good question.
It's not my first shot.
He gonna flex. He gonna flex.
Yeah, he's like, it's my turn.
Oh my God!
Come with me.
Yeah. To a world of pure imagination.
I'm
Yeah,
in
compared to
love.
his.
With this machine.
Hey, Ruby, better watch out. You might be left in the.
Yeah.
Might be left on Bridgerton.
From the ancient and fallen world of Gallifrey? Where the hell is that?
Well, I might take you one day.
Oh.
Okay.
I also can't let it kill others, so instead we will transport it to a random barren dimension, no one to hurt, no way back.
Sounds worse than death.
Random barren dimension.
Yeah.
He sent him to the Phantom Zone.
That's what I'm saying.
Been trained someone else
Besides
this
the
new
doctor.
option.
Oh, you know.
Should we be telling humans?
Ruby, 2024, rogue, space bounty hunter, nice lady.
Nice lady.
Shape-shifting shoulder. Okay?
I know the word okay.
she's just happy
Just,
to
I
be
know
there.
the word okay.
What are these TV signals?
No time. We need to get the Duchess outside on her own, and if there's
Nice
one thing that
lady.
attracts her is scandal.
Hey, Scandal. Another shout out to Shonda Rhimes.
So come on, rogue. Shall we?
Yeah, and in Bridgerton, yeah, that's the whole thing is. They love it. Where's Lady Whistledown? Oh,
Another hat tip.
well, yeah.
If you're gonna
'cause that
cause a
is
scandal,
not-
go all out.
Yeah,
No, don't cause a half a scandal. Cause a full one.
because of full. Yeah.
This is shocking.
So that kiss that didn't happen in the ship,
Yeah.
But what future can you promise me?
he's going full Diddy on him right now.
He said, huh? What?
You cad!
Huh?
Oh. Oh, what the hell? Oh, he went big.
Yeah. He was like, oh, you want to go big?
He didn't
You
say
go
a
big.
word. He's like, I don't know what to say. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. Like right now, is this part? Are they playing? Or is this for
he
real?
wasn't-
Like,
he was for real because he's thinking about Rose
Yeah, this-
still.
yeah, like I don't know. Rogue, I don't know if he was playing either. Like, he. What the hell? Oh, did he turn into a parakeet?
Is that an
What
owl?
the
Yeah.
This is the owls of Galoo.
Quick question. How many does this trap hold? One. Because there's only one shoulder, yeah?
Oh, wait a minute. Where them people come from?
Where'd the third one come from? Oh, it's a whole squad.
That's 4 of them.
Doctor, who wants to fight for the other one?
Run. I'm normally the one that says that.
Can't be a Who episode without running.
Yeah. And she's clearly the leader. That's because she need a bird. She need a bird wig or weave.
Where are they?
That's a hell
I
of a sound
appreciate the
for a
detail in
bird.
the masks, though. I'll give him that.
Yeah. There's a show I used to watch on Sci-Fi called Face Off where they did special effects like makeup.
Mm-hmm.
This remind me of that.
When we start the action, these human beings will panic and scream, and it'll ruin the authenticity of the evening. Oh, I like the panic and the screaming bit.
This is what we came for.
My man looked like a Dr. Seuss character on the right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I
And
know
only
it's
got one
hard.
time to get it.
But trust me, there are scary things in the universe, but the good things always outnumber them.
How can you say these things? You with your TV and your okay.
The truth is, nah, you've seen enough. I'm not from your world.
That's like the first rule. You don't be telling people. You don't know her.
Thought I was interesting. A bookish little wallflower, risking it all for a secret love. But you,
Oh, she's a cosplayer.
Mm-hmm.
brave and rude, living a life of adventure from times yet to come.
There's 5 of them.
A ruby Sunday.
Oh,
Got him.
Want to be you.
and that made her.
Oh, now she ashy.
Hell no.
Got to get the cocoa butter.
They couldn't have got Ruby. Like the doctor will lose his. You got to be more careful. And she out here just telling people the secrets. She should be like Superman. Put on a pair of glasses. You don't know who I am.
Oh, come now, loves. A party isn't a party without a costume change. And don't I look fabulous?
He didn't pass his fat ass out.
There.
Tiger. What kind of bird is that? Look like a tiger.
How does it feel to be Lady Ruby?
Delicious.
I'm sorry.
Look at his face.
Got her.
Good on you.
See,
We didn't came through too much. I mean, he was standing on a
matchmaking.
bomb. She done died and chased herself. And now she done died to a bird that put on people like costumes.
But I'm still her mum. I need to know she'll be okay. You'll keep her safe?
All the mums that made that deal with the doctor, ain't they? Except for Martha's mom. She's like, nah, screw that dude. I'm just going to get him. Or Lady Danbury.
Meanwhile,
Now, every wedding needs a vicar.
a what? A vicar?
Step forward, sir.
Madam, Your Grace, Your Birdiness,
Your birdiness.
for creatures from hell.
Oh, you about to hear a who?
How long do they live for? Children? They have a lifespan of 600 years.
You know what? You can do the over and under. Has the doctor cried every episode this season?
I think so. You know, that's his thing.
I mean, I know that he's like emotionally healed and he's not as messed up as the other doctors.
I don't
but
know. You hear what he just said? They live 600 years. He's like, that's enough time for them to suffer. He might have turned a leaf.
Well, no, Rogue lived 600 years, all right? So I don't know. Maybe he can let go because like the 10th doctor, when he got angry, he was diabolical.
Sorry, had we reached that bit yet? It's very hard to hear out here. I object!
That would be interesting to see Chuti just go all diabolical.
For the desecration of Ruby Sunday, you deserve only this. Triform on!
Trap.
Got him.
How dare you, sir?
This is an outrage, good sir.
Mm-hmm.
No, my mum's called Carla and my grand's called Cherry, and it snows when I was born, and we met Space Babies, and I'm really, really sorry.
Oh. Now you gotta let everybody go.
He can't, though. You only had one shot at that.
Oh, we're really getting our Bridgerton on. Poker face playing in the background?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
give me that.
but
Oh, she in here like Neo. Ooh.
Beat your bird ass.
That's what she did.
Look at your beak.
I mean, well, it's perfect Bridgerton, you know what I'm saying? Get some...
Triform off! Triform off! Triform off! Triform off!
Transport gate charged. Press.
Oh, no.
Too soft and feeble to dispatch your little blonde friend. Emily, you have my full permission. Become the doctor.
Get your beak twisted the other way. You better chill out. Oh.
Trap locked.
Doctor, press send. We've only got one chance. I can't.
He's too much of a coward.
Press.
Why you...
She said, he's too much of a coward.
No!
If you don't send, the children will escape, and Ruby dies anyway.
Transport gate charged.
How about we just beat the children's ass?
Nah, she a good one. I'm like, it is not fine.
Yeah.
Then London, then the world. You know that.
Man, it's 5 of them. We can see it right here. I'll beat they birdie ass.
And you lose your friend to save the world.
Damn. He'd be busting out with the tears.
Hey, grand opening, grand closing. That's all right. You just
Grand
gotta go to the
opening,
Phantom
grand
Zone.
closing.
We got a new side quest. That's all that means.
Uh-huh.
Many a person that done bagged up a baddie and then realized you forgot to take the number out your pocket and you washed your pants.
Man.
Yeah, that's an old late 90s reference for some of y'all youngins.
Man. Bro.
When you had to be careful.
Yeah. Got to be more careful.
To be more careful.
Where shall we go? Anywhere.
Doctor, you don't have to be like this.
I have to be like this because this is what I'm like. Onwards, upwards, new horizons, moving on. It's fine.
He's like, listen, I'm 900 some years old. I'm good. I've done this more times than I count. And it hurts, but I have compartmentalized. I'm ready to move on.
Oh, the ring. Yeah.
You got your booze ring.
I just realized that that's like a nail tattoo. I thought it was a freckle, like a nail freckle. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. All right, I'm not mad at that at all. Actually, we've had this term, we've said this term many times, it felt very Whovian, right?
Yeah.
There was the last episode was pretty heavy. It dealt with some subject matters that that seemed surface, but actually had a lot more depth to it. We learned a couple of really valuable lessons regarding, about paying attention to the story being told. This, to me, I could be putting my foot right back in my mouth again, but this one seems lighter. It didn't seem like, there was a lot of other hidden innuendo or things under the surface as compared to the previous episode. There was no real sense of real danger. We were just having a good time. Everything was really tongue-in-cheeky. Everything from the Bridgerton shout-outs to the way that they're dancing to the way that our antagonists, aka our bad guys, was looking, felt light. And I felt good about it. It felt really refreshing. How were you feeling about this episode?
Couple things. So I was looking it up while we were watching it.
Okay.
For this episode to give the authenticity, because even though Bridgerton is a very British product, it's still done by Netflix in America, whatever, an American production, Shonda Rhimes, and the Doctor Who is BBC. However, because it is British, Doctor Who got all the people who do the costumes and the choreographer who does all the dancing and the music for Bridgerton and hired them for this episode.
It felt like yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was like authentic Bridgerton in this episode. I'm sure that they could probably do that with their eyes closed.
Yeah, I feel that. Also, quick, super small thing. Let us know in the comments how you feel about Bridgerton if you're from across the pond. I know it's pretty beloved here in the States, but coming from the place of where it is most authentic, you may feel otherwise. I'd be curious to know that. But go ahead, finish your thought.
Yes, Regency era. Now, here's the other thing that was super, super interesting to me. There was a lot of things in this episode that were just this episode was, and to your point, last episode was pretty heavy. You had a lot of subtle and innuendo and things like that, where even we were kind of thrown off because it seemed so obvious to us that we like, nah, it couldn't be. And if you haven't had a chance, go check out our live that we talked about last week's episode and another episode that we watched recently from season 4. So go watch that when you can. This episode was fun. And it wasn't just because it was Bridgerton, it's just the way, the pacing, the story. This was fun. it was cheeky, the owls, the Galul, cosplaying, soul snatchers. That was fun. But really though,
okay,
Rogue and the 15th Doctor stole every scene that they were in. I mean, Chuti, one of the things for those people that like or don't like Chuti or whatever, the one thing I dare you to say is that he's not been electrifying, like magnetic almost every time he's been on screen.
That part.
But Jonathan Groff matched him, if not outdid him, like made Chuti step up his game. Like they little cat and mouse, this little flirtatious thing that they had going back and forth between them. Hey. And I'm gonna say it here and yes, it will be the subject of my deep dive. I don't know.
Okay.
Because I haven't read any of the reviews. I don't know how people are feeling about this, other than you said that the IMDb review was high for the 7.4, 7.5 for this episode.
Yeah, for this series, anything in the, anything over a 7, it's pretty decent. It's a pretty good run.
However, just dealing with the amount of absolute hate and vitriol that the 15th Doctor has received, listen, the fact that the Doctor had a full-on, super zesty love affair fling with another man on this, I see people crawling out the woodworks to be like, not my Doctor.
Oh, yeah.
And
I can see people doing that.
Oh, yeah. Like, on top of, I can already see them, with the pitchforks at the gate of Disney right now. You can ruin our Doctor. and the thing about it is, like, if you really go back and look at it, the Doctor has always been kind of zesty, but he leaned more into women awfully, played awkward, kind of thing. David Tennant does awkward as good as anybody. But you know who Rogue really reminded me of?
Okay.
And which is why you see all this super sexual tension between the Doctor and Rogue, like right off top.
Okay.
Captain Jack.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you 110%.
He reminds me of Captain Jack Harkness, but Captain Jack Harkness was like super aggressive.
Yeah.
Captain Jack was super aggressive. So
yeah, I don't know if Captain Jack's character would fly today. Because of the aggressive nature of him showcasing his fondness for other creatures of the universe. I don't know if that would fly. So I think with that comparison with Rogue was pretty spot on, because it was certainly a lot more conservative as compared to the two.
Well, here's what I do know. And I know that we haven't got through all the seasons. Like, we're still in the middle of season 4. And we're trying to catch up to here, and we've got a while to go. And we do know that there's 4 seasons of Torchwood that Captain Jack would like currently be doing, like where we're watching right now.
Yeah,
Captain Jack would currently be running Torchwood right now. But what I do know is, in real life, John Barrowman caught some of that Me Too. And there are some charges that came up against him about being exactly the way he comes off on screen.
Art reflects life.
They said
life
he was
reflects
like
art.
that. Yeah, they said he was like that in real life on the set.
Yeah,
and there are some charges. And I'm not sure if they dismissed him or he's going through court proceedings or what, but chances are we will never see him again on here.
Right.
So Rogue could be the replacement. I mean, I think it's interesting. I mean, what'd you say? Grand opening, grand closing.
Yeah.
Like, we saw him, and then they banished him to some Phantom Zone dimension. So maybe he pops back up or not. But I mean, he seemed like like a replacement for a Captain Jack type character.
Well, given the context that you just given, I could see that. Well, because I mean, outside of knowing what happened behind the scenes, Captain Jack's character was beloved. Oh, I thought it was great. But
Absolutely.
of course, I came up in a different time where that type of aggressive character was seen all through the late '90s. So it's not a shocking thing for me, as it could be for other viewers. But there is something that you brought up that I thought that I think is interesting, and that is the fact that there's been some pushback regarding how, you know, this doctor chooses to live their life. I thought the writing of, if it's awkward to some people now in 2024, imagine what it must have felt like, you know, in this time period of what is it, of high society, right? And to have that scene in front of high society kind of like addresses what to some people would feel would be an elephant in the room, right? Like two men enjoying themselves on the dance floor. And that is going to really stick out in that time period. So you're kind of addressing it in the art, right? So I thought that was a good way to kind of go about it, because like you said, there are going to be some people that are going to feel some kind of way about it. That's just the nature of just of how we're living now when it comes to watching TV, movies, art, media in general. But to wrap it in that, and the fun that you have with the Bridgerton element, it's like, yes, this is happening. Yes, we're going to have fun, and regardless of how you feel about it, you know, either get on board or get off the ship. But we're going to continue to dance and have fun. At least that's what I took from it. I'm curious what you all think in the chat. Go ahead. I feel like I cut you off before you was about to say something.
No. I mean, I just think that, you know, like you made the point to, you know, how you feel about it in 2024 as the elephant in the room. And it's always kind of been the elephant in the room. And you think about it, one of the things about a character like Doctor Who is we are 7 months into our Doctor Who love and becoming, you know, new, you know, Whovians. You know, and there's some people have been rocking with Doctor Who for, you know, 40, 60 years.
Yeah.
And so to understand how those folks feel, because since I'm a new Whovian, I come into it with new sensibilities, and I come into it of the time that we're in, right?
That's very true. Yes.
When you feel like you've been a fan of something or something like that for an IP for that long, you feel, and unfortunately, fans feel like they have some ownership. This is my story. I grew up with these characters. I came up with these characters. I understand them in a way that other people don't.
Okay.
When they did the movie that shall not be named, for Star Wars, and it featured a young Han, the dude with the Millennium Falcon, and a younger Chewbacca, and then we had, for some reason, Childish Gambino playing Lando Calrissian.
Mr. Donald Glover, for those that are scratching their heads.
Yes. Now, even though those of us who grew up and were introduced and met Billy D. Williams as Lando Calrissian in 1980 and 1983 in The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, respectively.
Okay.
Billy D. Williams at that time was one of the coolest dudes in cinema. Just like he oozed cool, like old school swagger.
Colt 45.
You know, like if he popped, like if he did Colt 45 commercials. But even though Star Wars, if he popped a Colt 45 beer in the middle of the movie, we'd have been like, yep, that's something Lando Calrissian would do. You know, kind of like trying to describe Samuel L. Jackson's character in Pulp Fiction. Cool. Off top. When Donald Glover played him in this other, more recent movie, they also made the change to Lando's character that Lando was a pansexual. And for those of you that don't know, you know, you understand what a bisexual is. That means that they bat on both sides of the plate. They, you know, like men and women. But a pansexual is, I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a bisexual, like, I like men, I like women. A pansexual is like, you could be a transgender woman who's now a man, and I like that. Like, pansexuals like whatever, it don't even matter. And kind of in a way, I've kind of thought of the Doctor as kind of that. That first season with Christopher Eccleston, when he tried to sleep with that woman that was a tree.
Yeah.
That threw me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sleeping with trees? Like, I know Captain Kirk laid down with everyone, you know, blue women, but he was always laying down with women. I mean, well, on the show. I mean, done in a different time, of course. But I've always kind of had that feeling about the Doctor, that he just kind of, you know, whatever he's feeling. Because he certainly didn't rebuff Captain Jack.
Right. Yeah.
But I think people that have a strong connection, strong feeling about the Doctor, like, no, this is what my Doctor should be. I think that is like really the crux of their argument behind Jodie Whittaker. And that's the crux of their argument behind Ncuti Gatwa. And I think this episode is going to put him over the top, you know, and review bombing and all that other stuff that people with entirely too much time on their hands on the internet do. I think this is going to be one of those episodes that people are going to lose their absolute sugar honey iced tea. So
yeah, I think I just certainly think that's possible. I think that those that have been like turned off are gone and gone for good. They probably left after the second episode, maybe even after the Christmas episode, how it started. So I think since we're 6 episodes in, I'm hoping, you know, those that are here to enjoy the next step in the Hugh Lauren legend. They know what it is. I think sometimes, like, if we look at some of the reviews on IMDb, the Church of Ruby Road had a 6.9. Space Babies had a 5.3. The Devil's Court had a 6.4. So it's gradually kind of coming out of it, and then boom is when I think a lot of people, the people that were going to be on board, going to stay on board, right? And then I think that's kind of like, at least based off of my social media, that's when you started seeing a lot more positive reviews, more people being a lot more excited about what the story that's going to be told.
Yeah, because then we got some
bogged
solid
down in kind of like some of the details of who however they people choose to live their life. Go ahead, what you got to say?
We got some solid stuff, like Boom, 73 yards, and Dot and Bubble last week.
Yeah.
Those are 3 solid episodes back to back. And, you know, really too, they were very Doctor light, which is interesting. But they were super solid.
I think if you make it past the Devil's Court, you're good. If you feel some kind of way and you've made it past the Devil's Court, you're solid. And even if you're not, you know, that to me was the first waterline. It's like, we're going into this type of storytelling. So
I thought this was a great episode.
Yeah.
I thought Ncuti and Jonathan Groff were just magnetic, and they just, every time they're on screen together, is fireworks. Like, you could see, you could see it. The magnetism, you know what I'm saying? Chemistry. You could see the chemistry with them. Like, you know, and they brought a much better performance out of each other. You know, I think everybody else, you know, they understood the assignment, and to be a Bridgerton episode, like, they understood and they showed up and showed out. And this was very, very Bridgerton. You know, minus the space owls. You know, you could almost been like, this is a new part of you know what I'm saying? Like, is this the rest of season 3? Like, this could have very well been, you know what I'm saying, a part of the Bridgerton world.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to get too far into the details, but we're going to have to skip that on the next go around, maybe even have a live stream to talk about everything from the costuming to the music to Shonda Rhimes shout outs that's been involved into it, maybe even a deeper understanding as to what it means to cosplay. There's some other things, but maybe on the next go around on the live, everybody can jump into. We have gone far enough, and thank you all so much for the time that you have spent with us. Listen, Do yourself a favor and check out Rekkai's channel, because the things that we're talking about right now that we didn't get a chance to talk to, Rekkai oftentimes has what is known as a deep dive, which is a little bit more personal experience and an explanation over how some of this stuff that we've been watching, it be TV or movies, moves us, because art reflects life, life reflects art, and Rekkai reflects his thoughts in a way that is certainly worth your time. Rekkai, please let the people know how they get in contact with you.
It's not that hard. All you gotta do is look in the pinned comments from time to time. I usually try to drop something in pinned comments and just ask you, have you seen the deep dive I did for this episode, or one of the other many episodes that we've done? I try to pick up on tropes, themes, just something that resonated with me. I will be doing one on this one, and I hope that it's ready. I don't know. I need to think about it before I bust it all the way out, because I want to be right. This one was this was a different episode for me, and just, I don't know, got me thinking about a couple of things. And if you have not had a chance to, one of the latest lives that Syntell and I have done is the one where we talk about what was going on Dot and Bubble last week's episode, and we watched Planet of the Ood in season 4. And there's just some things that, okay, we done had it now. We need to talk about it, because, you know what I'm saying, who we kidding? Make your way over to my channel, Noop from the Ville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE, because it's all about this, and it's all about this right here.
Oh, you heard all that. Don't worry if you can catch all that. There's a link in the description. You can get to it quick. Let us know in the chat what we got right, what we got wrong. And the phone one is always, what did we miss? Thank you so much for your time, and we will catch you all on the next episode. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace.